Everybody, Staff from the Hot Moon Podcast. Oh man, bear with me again with my voice. A little under the weather, but can't stop making content. Didn't want to take too long off. Hopefully I'll start feeling better in a little bit. But look, man, Raheem Morrison and Kirk Cousins, man, they are in some big trouble. Talk about a massive disappointment. I mean, number one, they get Kirk Cousins and get him on that $90 million contract. Okay, and then they draft Mike Penix, 8th? I mean, and they've been on a 4-game losing streak. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers tried to gift wrap them in this division. The Saints, after going off a hot start, I've never seen a team have a hotter start than the Saints in the first 2 games of the season, and then just kind of fall off the way they did. So you have that. The Buccaneers, they had like a 3-game losing streak or whatever, 4-game losing streak. They had something crazy. They had like a 3-game losing streak, whatever it was. Now they've won 3 straight and are leading the division at 7-6, and the Falcons are now 6-7. This is not a good look. Not a good look. Raheem Morris is still hell bent on keeping Cousins. I mean, he has to say that. I mean, the money is there, all that stuff. But then why draft Penix? I mean, you got to salvage the season. I mean, they got absolutely destroyed on the road by the Vikings. I mean, Sam Darnold's been having a hell of a year. I mean, look, man, listen, I know people are waiting for Sam Darnold to revert back to old Sam Darnold. I'm telling you right now, man, he's been one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. Is his numbers gaudy? No, but I mean, passing yards is up there, touchdowns up there. He has double-digit interceptions, but he's been able to manage that. And he hasn't really been the reason why they've been losing, but he's definitely been the part of the reason why they've also been winning. Brian Flores' defense is cooking. I think the head coach Kevin O'Connell. Look, man, listen, man. Nobody has a lot of stock in the Vikings. I just made a vid about why not the Pittsburgh Steelers at the same time. Why not the Vikings? Look, the Vikings was right there in that game against Detroit. Okay, so the Vikings are definitely legit contenders in the NFC. The NFC to me is gonna be the most fascinating setup for the postseason. The matchups we're going to get in the NFC in the playoffs is going to be absolutely wild. I'm looking forward to that more than the AFC. I mean, I'm going to love both conferences playoff-wise. I just feel like I'm just going to give this slight edge right now to the NFC. But back to the Falcons, though. Raheem Morris, should his job be on the line after one season? That's a tough question, but I think it has to be. And should Kirk Cousins? So it's a combination of Kirk Cousins and Raheem Morris. It seemed like the marriage was working, and at this point in the season, they should not be in a 3-game losing streak. They should not be. Are they on a 4-game losing streak or 3-game losing streak? They should not be on a losing streak. Should not be. It's absolutely unacceptable at this point. And to pretty much lose the division lead with your poor play is really bad. They're on a 4-game losing streak, not 3, 4, right? I mean, when you're on a 4-game losing streak, your job should be in question. The NFL is that sensitive of a league. I don't care how good a coach you are. If you're on a 4-game losing streak like this, you're gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, Raheem Morris. I get it. He was the defensive coordinator on the Rams and won the Super Bowl. All that stuff, that's fine. He gets another shot. He gets a quarterback, and this is all on him. Kirk Cousins, all on him too. He throws for 340 plus yards, two interceptions, no touchdowns, which is absolutely crazy. Sam Darnold throws for more yards, a little bit of more yards, and has 5 touchdowns. Clearly, there's classes in his league. The Falcons aren't there. If the Falcons somehow, they're not making the playoffs. I think the Buccaneers seize control of that division. And now you got to start questioning Kirk Cousins and Raheem Morris going forward. And Mike, and you got to, I mean, is Mike Penny, I feel like you got to put Mike Penix in the seat at this point. See what you got. But they won't. I mean, they're only 6-7. But I mean, if they went out do they face the Buccaneers again? I mean, they may end up having to face the Buccaneers one more time. Actually, no, they don't. They've already played the Buccaneers, so they're done. They've lost control of their destiny. The Buccaneers have full control of their own destiny. And it's man, if any coach is gonna be on a hot seat right now, or at least be looking at seriously going in year 1 as the head coach. I believe he was like the interim coach 4 years ago, and then fast forward now, it's like, oh God, this is bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look. I think the Falcons won 7 games last year under Arthur Smith, who's our now coordinator for Steelers. Now you got to look at Raheem Morris. Can he get to 7 wins? You know what I'm saying? Can he get to 7 wins at least? Because when they started the season, it was like, oh, they had their signature win against the Eagles, which was on some fluke play or flukiness because Saquon caught a he dropped a pass that was like basket, like, you know what I'm saying? That was their flashpoint for the season. They're like, oh, the Falcons are here. Okay, well, they're here in a bad way. So, you know what y'all think about this, man? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.